A lot of love to everybody during this Piscean season. Prosperity, health, wealth, good vibes, good relationships. So I'm just, that's what I'm sending out to everyone in this Pisces season. So I had to get that out. All right, so I got that off my chest. So I was gonna do the podcast last night, and I learned to listen to that small still voice, and they said, "Nope, you'll do it tomorrow." So when I had my grand rising this AM, I was given the topic, and I was like, I was like, okay. So I wanted to do something creative and fun and exciting, but this is a serious topic. And I tried to shake it like, maybe I'll just do it later. But it kept coming, nope, today. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but now is the time. Now's the time for what? Now is the time for you to do it. Now is the time for you to do those things that you wrote down on your list that you said you were going to do, those things that you've been dreaming about doing, those things that you once desired to do, and they're still on your list, but you haven't yet done. Was a lot of times life happens, and you'll start on that journey, on that path. Life happens, whether it's people or it's situation or circumstances, and you get off your journey. But you need to get back on that journey, whatever that is for whoever you are. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm supposed to get any time that my schedule is interrupted, my plans that I need to share. I'm going to share what I need to say, so that it's off of me. I've done what I was supposed to do. So now is the time. And you may have had situations that stopped you, and you tabled it for so long. It's now time to take it off the shelf. Get it up off the table, dust it off your out of your archives, and do it. Start laying the framework for whatever that is. Why? Your why. You have to identify your why, and that is different for everyone. Everyone, but your why is very important. I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why. And this is important. It may not be on your list of why. Your why may be you want to do it for yourself. You want to do it to prove to yourself that you could do it. Your why might be you want to do what you want to do so that you can leave a legacy for your children and your children's children, and so on and so on. I don't know what your why is, but let me tell you the why that kept jumping out in my spirit this AM. And the reason is why is because you're the one that's in your generation that's supposed to break the generational curses. It's you. You are the chosen one to do it. And a lot of times you're going through situations in life and you don't know why. And you're thinking, and you're trying to do all the right things for all the right reasons, with all the right intentions, with all the right motives. But it still is kind of going a little weird. And you know why? You're not just fighting for you. You're fighting for those that were behind you and those that are in front of you. So you are the one that is in your family to break the generational curses. It's you. Yep. The Almighty Creator, universe, ancestors, angels tapped you on the shoulder and said it was you. So you can no longer continue to pull the covers up over your head and be like, I don't want to do it. I don't want. You are the one that has been selected to break it. So whatever it is that your parents, grandparents, great-grands, and all the way back to your ancient forefathers and foremothers, whatever it is that they didn't overcome, it's you. You're the one. So they're like, tag, you're it. You are the one to do it. I don't care what that is. It could be different things. It could be drug addiction. Maybe everybody in your family has been on drugs, and your dad, the dad before, and you're dealing with these drug addictions. But it could be anything. Whatever it is, you are the one that's supposed to fight that battle and win. Why do you have to win the battle? Because you don't want it to go down another generation. You don't want your children's children to have to fight the challenges and the battles that you were the one that was chosen and destined to overcome, so that they wouldn't have to. Not that they're not going to have their own challenges. Yes, they will have their own challenge and their own path and trail to blaze. However, but you're the one that can set the standard and raise the bar for the next generation. It's you. So you are the one that's going to identify what that is in your bloodline. I don't know. It could be a number of things. It could be poverty. It could be, you have these grand ideas and you never done them because everyone around you and your family just squashed your dreams, told you couldn't do it, you won't be anything, you'll never do it, you'll never amount to anything or whatever. And you find that that runs rampant throughout your family. You've ever experienced that where you've taken your ideas to your loved ones and family and friends and they joked you and they just jonesed on you the whole time, and you kind of fade to the back and you fade into the background, and so does your dreams, your goals, your visions, and those things. But now it's time to come out of the background, come out of hiding, and it's time to do what you were destined to do. This is your time, this is your season. You are the chosen one. So and it's very important that you overcome those challenges, because it's almost like each time you win, it's almost like it does something. It retrosets your DNA. It retrosets something in your bloodline. And it's almost like a pulse that vibrates through your entire bloodline, even to the generations that may not be here. That's why it's important that you win. You win. You were born and created to win, so that those that come after you and those that are watching you, you are giving them permission to win. So they're going to be like, oh, you coming up for a challenge to fight? Oh, you know what? My daddy fought you and won, and you're nothing. I can do the same thing. So you're, and I'm going to be a little bit transparent. I can look at my family and I can see the things. There's so much jealousy and hatred and backbiting and all of this in my family. And so I decided that I didn't want that. I didn't want that for my children. And so the bond that we have is a lot different. The way that we interact is a lot different. So when people watch us, they're watching us give a demonstration of what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? And so whether they want to admit it or not, some of them will look and learn. Some of them will look and see it and still snarl at it. But it's undeniable that I am making a difference. I was the one that had to say, the buck stops here. All that hatred and gossiping and toxicity, I'm not doing it with my children. I'm not. And so now I notice that even my children move differently. If you sit down and have a conversation with my sons, my children, those that have been close to me, even my non-biological children, you'll notice there's something different about them. Why? Because I help set the standard and the tone. And here's the thing. There are some of you, even your mothers and your fathers and your family, that they see the light. They know that you're chosen. They know that you're gifted. And guess what? They even hate it. And it's going to be the ones close to you that hate it. It's surprising. It might even be your mom. It might even be your dad, your auntie, your uncles that's looking because they see the gifts, they see the talents, they see the abilities. And they hate it. Because why? They may have had those dreams too, and somebody squashed them. And there was nobody there to encourage them to push past that. But when you do, I'm telling you, you're raising the bar for the generations that are coming. If you have children, if you have grandchildren, you are raising the bar. You are showing them, not with your mouth, because we as parents and elders, and we can do a lot of talking. But people are watching your demonstration by what you do and how you act. And that sometimes speaks louder than the words. It speaks a lot louder than the words that we say. Because you can tune out. But you can, when you live in undeniably and authentically in your purpose and you're winning, even the haters going to take notice and watch. And for those that are wise, they might take a few notes or a few lessons out of your page. But you're going to have the ones that are going to hate. They never mind them. They're just the distractions. Keep your eyes focused on the prize. Raise the bar for yourself and for the generations to come. And I'm sure there's a team of people that you can't see, the angels, the ancestors, whatever you want to call, that great cloud of witnesses that surround us. And some of them I don't care what y'all say, y'all might not like it, but some of them you can't see. I believe that they're angels. I believe that the ancestors can see. We're surrounded by a cloud of witnesses. And they are cheering us on. So there are people that are cheering for you. There are people that are watching you that you don't even know. On your job, in your church, when you're going to the grocery store. They're watching you to see if you're living what you preach. if you're living what you teach. So I want to encourage you. I don't know your life story. I don't know your life path. But whatever it is, and you know what that is, whoever I'm supposed to get on here today, and the Almighty has interrupted my schedule because I have a ton of things to do. And it was like, no, you have to share this message. Tag your it. They're not playing. Whatever it is, you know what it is you have to do. Get up. Get up from where you are. Start dusting stuff off, whether it was those books, whether it was those plays, whether it was that music, whether it was that business idea, whatever it was, whether that was the school, whether it was, I don't know, a composition. Only you know what that thing is. I'm telling you, dust it off and start working in that direction. And in this season that we're in, it's the leap year. And you know, there's something about, I put the clock on there, but there's something about times and season and alignment. And they said take it there, so I'm going to take it there. So I studied a little bit of everything. Yes, I've been in the church. Yes, my dad was a Muslim. Yes. I set out because I wanted to know. If you tell me I'm going to hate a group of people, I need to know that person, not because you told me to hate the person or they're the devil or I needed to set out to know. So I did. So I do know that there is something important about timing and seasons. For those of you that read the Bible, it's in there. There's an appointed time for everything under the sun. There's something about the alignment and the season that we're in right now, especially this particular Pisces season, this month and this year. You are to get up from where you are, and you are to start working on those things that you're supposed to, whoever you are, wherever you are. Now, I'm supposed to tell you that get up, stop crying. Whoever it is has been crying. I feel like crying right now. I don't know who you are. Whoever it is, whenever you get this message you were supposed to get, you've been crying. Because you still, that fire is still down inside of you. Whatever that thing is that was put in you, it's still there. Get up. You have everything around you to support you. And if people aren't, sometimes you're going to have to encourage yourself. You're going to have to get up and talk to yourself. I just read something today about geniuses. A lot of geniuses talk to yourself. And I'm one of them. I'll talk to myself in a minute. And sometimes I get the best answers. They say crazy people talk to yourself. Whatever. Sometimes you got to talk yourself through it. And sometimes you got to encourage your own self. Because sometimes there will be nobody around you to encourage you. And you have to encourage yourself. Talk to yourself. Girl, get up. We can do it. Man, you got the power. Man, you can do it. You strong. You're this. Stand in that mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. And talk to yourself. Encourage yourself. Start doing your affirmations. Write them down. You got to put them on the mirror. And start saying them while you're brushing your teeth. Do it. Affirm who you are, why you're here, and what you're here to do. Decree and declare it. If you gotta write it in a book, if you have to set an alarm in your phone that your alarm goes off and you're forced to look at those things and say them out loud. There's something powerful about the word. There's something powerful.
They teach you
They don't call it
in
spells
school,
and cursive writing for nothing.
You the writing
and that's why they say be
cursive.
careful what you say, because in the court of law, your words may be used against you. Why? Words are powerful. Begin speaking those things that are not as though they were. Start seeing yourself in whatever that thing is you're supposed to do. Start speaking it as if it's already done. You've already conquered it. Because you were chosen, tag your it, that means you have everything in life that you need to do it and get it done. Everything inwardly. And when you start from that place from within, and you stand on your square and you stand strong, and you know that you have this task or this job or this gift or this talent or this ability that only you can do, and your bloodline is depending on you. Those children to come are depending on you. If you don't have children, the children around you, it could be your nieces, your nephew, it could be the children that's running up down the street. Hi, Miss Such and Such. Hi, Mr. Day. They watching you. This is a season to go get it done. There's an extra push in the universe to do it. Take that which is negative and turn it and transmute it into something positive. And that's it. I'm sounding out. You guys, hope y'all have an awesome day.